Hi, my name is Dr. Elias Vance. I was the lead quantum physicist at the classified Government Energy Laboratory, Site Omega. My goal was to achieve fusion stability, to give the world clean, infinite power. For 5 years, I worked under the direct supervision of General Thorne, a decorated military officer. My breakthrough was the Pocket Sun, a miniaturized, stable, cold fusion reactor. It was small enough to fit inside a large transport vehicle, yet powerful enough to run a small city indefinitely. The key was my proprietary Project Sigma algorithm, which used complex quantum entanglement patterns to maintain plasma stabilization. General Thorne, however, had a different vision. He didn't see an energy source. He saw a geopolitical weapon. He believed the reactor's contained power could be repurposed into an EMP generator or a power source for an undetectable military platform. He told me the public release was delayed for national security enhancements. When I protested, reminding him the reactor was designed for civilian use, General Thorne's mask slipped. He ordered my entire team arrested, citing critical safety breaches. He revealed that he had been secretly working with a clandestine military faction. General Thorne personally oversaw the transfer of the Pocket Sun to an unknown black site. He then held a press conference, claiming the reactor had experienced a critical destabilization event due to Dr. Vance's reckless disregard for safety protocols. He fabricated evidence suggesting I was attempting to sell the Project Sigma algorithm to a foreign power. I was immediately detained, stripped of my security clearance, and labeled a national traitor and spy. My life's work was gone, transformed from a beacon of peace into a potential instrument of war. But General Thorne made a fundamental error. Every time the reactor's stabilization matrix fired, it created a unique, minuscule gravitational ripple, a signature only I knew how to detect. My life dissolved into a suffocating existence of forced isolation. Branded a spy, I was prohibited from working anywhere. The public narrative, driven by General Thorne, solidified my image as a corrupt traitor. The rumor mill churned out terrifying whispers. Thorne's faction was rapidly modifying the Pocket Sun. They were testing its capacity as a massive, compact energy source for new classes of weaponry. My dream of clean energy was on the verge of becoming a dangerous geopolitical nightmare.
I knew the truth was miles beneath the surface. I couldn't physically reach the drones, and their military-grade encryption made conventional hacking impossible. But I didn't need to hack them. I needed to talk to them. I remembered the emergency recovery channel I'd built into the core firmware, a secure, low-frequency acoustic protocol that allowed me to communicate basic diagnostics. It was a digital whisper, meant only for me.
I spent 3 months building Project Echo, an advanced acoustic emitter and receiver. Echo's goal was simple: to use that hidden frequency to trigger a diagnostic data dump from the Triton swarm. I couldn't give them a new command, but I could force them to report the truth of their current operational environment. I called my counter-operation Project Sigma Echo. Sigma for the core algorithm, Echo because I was listening for the resonance of my stolen invention. This network wasn't about hacking firewalls. It was about using pure physics to bypass General Thorne's entire security apparatus. My ultimate goal was not just to find the reactor, but to prove that General Thorne's weaponization efforts were unauthorized and threatened global stability. I, the publicly denounced traitor, was the only person who could prevent a new, dangerous arms race. Project Sigma Echo went live, activating the network of hidden gravimetric sensors. The algorithm screamed back with a clear signal, the unique quantum heartbeat of the Pocket Sun. My system successfully triangulated the reactor's location to a deeply fortified, decommissioned missile silo in the desert. The knowledge was terrifying. Thorne was actively turning it into a black site weapon. Immediately after my triangulation, security at the base intensified drastically. The lead internal security agent, Agent Sarah Chen, was tasked with reviewing the original investigation. She quickly found the scientific holes in General Thorne's narrative. The official destabilization report was pure fabrication. Sarah Chen didn't believe I was a spy, but she needed proof that a decorated general was abusing national assets. She reached out via a quantum-encrypted communication channel. Her message was concise. Dr. Vance, I suspect the reactor is not destroyed. If you can provide definitive proof of its current, unauthorized operational status, I can clear your name and stop Thorne's operation. Establishing the secure link was a major risk, but she was my only lifeline. I told her about Project Sigma Echo, the gravimetric proof that confirmed the pocket sun was active, stable, and located at the secret desert silo.
I told her about Project Echo, the acoustic whisper carrying the environmental death certificate of the deep. Eva became my legal and moral conduit. We formed a partnership, the disgraced scientist with the raw digital evidence of the abyss, and the lawyer ready to use that evidence to dismantle a multinational corporation in the court of international maritime justice.
The moment arrived. I securely transferred the entire Project Sigma Echo data package to Agent Sarah Chen. The precise, real-time quantum stabilization metrics proved that the pocket sun was active, stable, and capable of generating power. Agent Chen used the gravimetric evidence to secure a classified high-priority warrant to raid the silo. I provided the crucial intelligence. Using Sigma Echo, I could monitor the reactor's output and tell them the exact 3-minute window for the safest moment for entry. The raid was swift and silent. Chen's specialized unit breached the silo. Inside, they found the pocket sun, fully operational, installed on a massive mobile weapons platform. Thorne, realizing the net had closed, was attempting a final, desperate system purge. As Thorne was apprehended, he screamed accusations of treason against me. Agent Chen, however, had the ultimate proof. Thorne had programmed a dangerous, volatile energy burst sequence using a corrupted version of my stabilization code. I transmitted one final, remote signal via the Sigma Echo network. This signal displayed the real-time, true quantum stabilization metrics on the reactor interface screen. The data proved the reactor was perfectly stable and controllable, and that Thorne's entire volatile sequence was a manufactured lie. The truth was out. General Thorne was immediately stripped of command and arrested for treason. The pocket sun was recovered intact. I, Dr. Elias Vance, the denounced national traitor, was instantly and completely vindicated. The trial of General Thorne was swift and absolute, resulting in a conviction for abuse of authority. His black project was terminated. My vindication was complete. I refused all requests to return to the classified world. The pocket sun was finally and fully declassified. Its core technology was released to the international community for ethical civilian energy development. General Thorne failed. I partnered with Agent Sarah Chen, who was promoted for her integrity. We established the Vance Chen Transparency Institute. Our mission is simple: to provide independent, gravimetric, and quantum monitoring of sensitive energy research globally, ensuring high-stakes science serves humanity. My journey taught me that the biggest threat to humanity isn't technological failure, but the corruption of intent. I had to use the fundamental laws of the universe, gravimetric physics to bypass layers of military secrecy and save my invention. I operated in the darkest corners of espionage, putting myself and Agent Shen in grave danger, all because I refused to let my creation be weaponized. I couldn't rely on the broken legal system to stop a powerful general in time. I was forced to risk a catastrophic geopolitical incident by exposing a military general in a black site weapon using secret remote sensor technology. If you had the exclusive ability to track a stolen, weaponized energy source using a unique scientific signature only you understood, would you have bypassed all official channels and security protocols to publicly expose the location, knowing the immediate risk to your freedom and life? Write your opinion in the comments below. If this story about quantum physics, national security, and the fight for clean energy resonated with you, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Let the light of the pocket sun shine.